Hey guys, Dave here, Everything Music Theory. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, channel memberships are up, okay? I have 3 tiers. 2 of the tiers involve video access to videos that have not gone public yet. I'm also going to be putting up videos that will never go public. They will be strictly members only. So if you're interested in supporting what I do for a very, very small fee, I would greatly appreciate it. Link in the description to join. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Metallica, tackling the hard questions regarding Metallica in the month of May. Let's jump into it. Today we're taking a look at the album covers of Metallica, all 11 of them. I'm going to rank them as to why I like them and give you a little bit of a reason as to why, or why not, okay? Coming in at number 11, the least favorite Metallica album cover, for me personally, would have to be Kill 'Em All. And that's probably going to shock a lot of people because Kill 'Em All is one of their die-hard fans' favorites. The album cover itself is kind of cheesy. You know, it kind of comes across as being like brutal. It almost has like a death metal vibe to it because of the blood and the hammer. It's just very primitive looking. But other than the Metallica logo itself, it just lacks life and it lacks energy, and it's a lame attempt at an album cover. I'm sorry, I just don't care for it. It just lacks. Okay. Coming in at number 10, we have Death Magnetic. Nothing about this album does it for me. I don't care for the music. I don't really care for the artwork. The artwork is cool in concept. They have the coffin with the metallic particles being metallically or magnetically drawn to the coffin, kind of creating the coffin and creating a whirlwind effect. So putting like an illustration to the album title, Death Magnetic, the coffin is the death, the magnetism is the pieces of metal that are creating coffin. So cool concept, but it just doesn't cut it for me. I'm sorry. Coming in at number 9, we have 72 Seasons, least favorite album of all the Metallica albums, but the cover is somewhat decent. The full-on yellow background with the black of everything else and all the little things that are on the floor there in front of the crib. It is a very interesting concept. I'm drawn to the yellow. I really like the color yellow. So, but ultimately, not one of their best. Coming in after that, we have Load, which supposedly is actually a mixture of blood and a load. And so it is what it is. It's kind of in the middle of the ranking here. Love the album cover. Not a big fan of looking at loads or blood. So it is what it is. Coming in after that, we have Reload, which is really cool. It almost looks like, I'm not sure if it's like a biological thing that we're looking at, like a something in the embryonic stage, or if it's a fire. Maybe I've never bothered to figure that out, but it is nonetheless. I like the coloration on it. It's a really cool album cover. Coming in after that, we have Hardwired to Self-Destruct, which is very modern looking. You know, you have like a I don't know what you would call that, the way they kind of sliced and spliced the logo. It looks a little bit cut up, and then you have, of course, the face of James mixed with Lars and Kirk, and it's just a really interesting but simple concept. So I really like that. Next we have Saint Anger, which most people would probably hate. I really like the cartoon-ish nature. You have the fist with the rope around the wrist, and then you have like the cartoon animated like motion, like the action with those lines coming in to show that there's like movement and energy there. Again, I love the cartoon nature of it. Very not Metallica in a lot of ways. Very modern, almost like computer generated looking. I do like it for that aspect. All right, top 4 guys. And Justice for All. I mean, it's called And Justice for All. It's got Lady Liberty with the scales that are off kilter. She's being held up by ropes. She's been cut. It's a beautiful demonstration of the album and what it stands for. After that, we have Ride the Lightning, which I love the bluish, blackish kind of gradient of color. You've got the electric chair in the middle with the lightning coming off it, and you have the classic Metallica logo with like a blue hue to it. It's just, everything about that's just great. Number 2, we have the simplicity but power of the Black Album. It's got full black with the snake on one corner and then the Metallica logo kind of in a grayish color on the opposite corner. It's very simple, but it's very profound. I love that. All-time favorite would have to be Master of Puppets. You know, it's got the logo in like a grayish chrome. The background is some view of the sky. It's kind of dark above, and then it gets closer to a red, and then more of like an orangey yellow as we get closer to the horizon. You have the crosses with the puppet strings. Okay, now Master of Puppets is all about being kind of a slave to either drugs, alcohol, or religion. So the song Master of Puppets deals with alcohol and drug use, being a puppet to that master. Battery is about abuse. Obviously, Leper Messiah brings in more of a religious overtone. So it's very much about abuse. You have the hands holding those strings attached to the cross. So obviously they went with the cross because it's an epic vision. It creates controversy and it makes you think, what's going on? What are they talking about here? And it's absolutely amazing. Love Master of Puppets. It's my favorite album and my favorite album cover by Metallica. Hey guys, if you're still here, please make sure to hit that like button, because without it, YouTube will just keep me in the dark. If you like the content that I'm putting out, please help me out. It's free to hit the like button. No one's going to make fun of you for it. If you really like this kind of stuff, I appreciate it. Also, leave a comment in the links. Also, leave a comment in the comments giving me your ranking of the album covers. And if you don't want to do all 11, just give me the top 3, because I'd be interested to see where people stand on this issue. So, thank you guys for joining me for Metallica. I'll see you on the next one.